What will it take, Rana? Because yes, there is the liquidity crunch that many would talk about, or maybe there is liquidity, but people are fearful of deploying capital at this stage. So to be able to enhance your capabilities, you spoke about what you're doing in the studio, and visual effects is a part of what you do at Ramanaidu Studios as well. But I'm just wondering, holistically, do you think that India is going to pump in more towards that? Are these films, because these blockbuster films at this point in time, when you don't know when cinema halls are going to open, a lot of people may think perhaps it's not the right time to put in money into a big scale film, because you're not going to have cinema halls to put them out in. OTT is the way it's going, and perhaps they don't lend themselves to that kind of visual experience. Right. So is this the right time? And perhaps you can tell us what it will take to grow these businesses going from here.
See, one is right now the way we look at content is going to change very, very dramatically. There is properties that we will definitely make for theatrical. There will be properties that will go just to OTT. There will be something that will cross border, something that will probably remain an animation. And so I think the way we look at content is going to change in terms of how we monetize that the IP. But in terms of when the theaters will open, when that comes back, I think that's for everybody to wait and watch. I think we have a more serious situation now that we're dealing with, and going to cinemas is not the first thing that's on anyone's mind. I think just health and safety is the first thing that needs to come in. But see, there is also a scenario which is post all of this, right? I'm saying there is, at some point, there will be a vaccine. At some point, things will get cleared. At some point, life will go back in order. But if you just look at the benefits of what has happened to us in this time, large companies that are definitely IT-based have gone work from home, right? So, a lot more people will be spending times at home, and they'll be happiest to go out to movies and restaurants. When things are back, it's just going to be much better than what it was. So there's no office buildings that you'll have to go to come back. And especially you guys in Bombay, right? If you guys work from home, I think you guys will be doing wonders. That's the only problem I have in Bombay. I said every time I come to Bombay, it almost feels like safer to work from home, right? Just commuting so much. So I think there'll be a lifestyle shift that we'll see as I'm saying post this safety, post all of it, there will definitely be a lifestyle change in terms of how we buy things and how we view things. Whether do we buy plastic, whether we don't buy plastic, whether we start being cautious about the food we eat, the way we eat it, the places we go to. I think it's going to change as a culture. And I think we just have to wait and watch. And as filmmakers and storytellers, we'll just keep supporting that.
Business-wise, is this a good time to be in the entertainment industry? And what part of the business do you see growing the most, which is going to be the most rewarding, so to speak?
See, I mean, there is an old saying which was there from the 1930s that says content is king. And now I think it just is printed straight up. And I think that's the only way to go. You will see the relationship between audiences and talent and stars changing dramatically. The star will start getting closer and closer as a human being to people. There will be a huge rise in anybody creating intellectual property in terms of IPs and stories, right? And I think content creators will have it's that time. And entertainment, yes, obviously it's a great time to be in entertainment, and man needs to be entertained. And that's been the time from early man till as long as this generation lives. I think we just keep going.